federal officials, federal agents, calling it a shooting incident there on the campus of Old Dominion University. They tweeted that out just a few moments ago. Okay, with that, let's go ahead and I didn't see this here. You can see the visual there. Appreciate our photographer there showing that they have people there in position looking over the campus.
And
What's
we
up?
have breaking news. ODU just sent an email, said the shooter has been neutralized.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see. There we go. Okay, yes, we have that. Let me go ahead and read that for you that we just got in from ODU Alerts. Great catch there, Sarah. Says they say due to an active shooter situation in which the shooter has been neutralized, this is where they're confirming that all classes and operations on the campus have been suspended for the remainder of the day. We had already reported that classes had been canceled, but now we know, again, not only confirmation, double confirmation that it was an active shooter situation, but the shooter has been neutralized within that. Actual language on neutralized, I believe, is interesting there, Janet, in the particular moment. We'll wait to get a little bit more information on what that particularly means. Before we go any further, let's get to Layla, because she does have someone she wants to talk to. Layla, is this a student?
Yes, Eugene, this is a student freshman. His name is Israel. He says he was on campus and he just wants to kind of tell us from his perspective what he saw happen. He also and his other friends just gave notice to that notification that was just sent through the ODU Alerts about the active shooter being neutralized at this point. So Israel, just kind of talk me through were you heading to class, were you in class when you got that alert, and how are you feeling?
So basically I was taking my midterm in the middle of it, and then I came out of class and I was getting ready to go to the web where it was first alerted where the active shooter was. And then I saw a bunch of people running from there. So as like a whole natural response, I started running as well. I wasn't really expecting it, but it was more of like a act on scene type of situation, so I had to get out of there as fast as I could.
Right, and I know you've been standing over here some time with a few other ODU students, seeing just this large response. How are you feeling seeing how many agencies are here right now and just getting that recent ODU alert that what has happened has been neutralized at this point, but the rest of your classes have been canceled for today?
I am a little happy about the classes being canceled, but I am a little unsettled about how many people. I wasn't expecting this many, but at the same time, I'm not really expecting it because I heard it wasn't just one. So that still has me a little nervous or whatever. I know they said they neutralized one of the shooters, but I don't know if they neutralized the other ones or if there are any other ones. So I still want to make sure everybody's good, make sure everybody's off campus. That's about it, though.
All right. Thank you so much, Israel. And you be safe for the rest of the day, and I'm sure you'll inform your family as well of your whereabouts. They're probably wondering, are you from the 757?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You take care, Israel.
You as well.
Okay? Thank you for speaking with me. Now, that's just hearing from one freshman. There's a plethora of students out here that have been just on edge. They said they had that run, hide, flight kind of mentality. When they saw one person run, they continued to run with them, not really knowing what was happening, but coming outskirts of the university to see a plethora of agencies, both local, state, and federal down here, doing whatever they can to minimize these, diffuse these efforts that we're seeing play out and these concerns that many people have. We know that it's really been all hands on deck on here for the past hour or so when students got that alert, Eugene. I do want to mention as well that we did see a few officers as well walking into the campus holding assault rifles as well. So very, very, very high demand for security down here in Norfolk.
Layla, we appreciate that, and to hear from that young man. I need to tell you now, we told you we were going to get an update. We were expecting to at 11:30 from Old Dominion University officials. We just got this, and it has new information as well with this active shooter situation there on campus. We do know that a gunman inside of Constant Hall opened fire. This happened shortly before 10:49 this morning. We also have now been told that 2 people were injured. We do not know if those were students, faculty member, we do not know, but 2 people were injured. And according to police with Old Dominion University and Norfolk police, the gunman is now dead. So we talked about being neutralized earlier with that language. The gunman is deceased. Okay. Now there will be questions, and I'm sure we'll learn how that went about. If it was a situation where an officer, neutralized or whatever that, how it went about. But what we know now is that the gunman is deceased. Those who are hurt have been taken to a local hospital. Hospitals are not far from Old Dominion University. In fact, we here at our studio are not far from where this is all located, and we're right across the street from the hospital. We've been able to hear those sirens going off from inside of our studio here this morning. We told you that ODU has canceled classes. You can expect that that was going to be the case. But that young man had some questions himself when he was talking to Layla, saying, I don't know if it was one or two, how many. From what we're hearing from school officials here at this 11:30 update, it says a gunman. It says a gunman in Constant Hall, inside of Constant Hall, opened fire, and that gunman is now deceased.